Revelator Aggregator. I've had the following video on my to-do list since at least the beginning of November, when the the Drudge Report, decided to take the whole issue of synthetic robot clones mainstream. But I've wanted to address the issue well before the advent of said article. But the advent of said article gave me a good way into the subject matter. So here goes. For quite a while now, the truth community has been abuzz with the idea of robotic clones or synthetic robotoids. On November the 2nd, some outfit called The Byte published the story, "A Russian startup is selling robot clones of real people." Like I said, the Drudge Report linked to this article. Thus, it would appear that the whole idea of synthetic robotoids are being rolled out to us peasants at long last. The article is even entitled, "Robot Clones, Believe It or Not." Quote, "Russian startup Promobot is now selling autonomous androids, and buyers can choose to make the robots look like any person on Earth." Now, what, pray tell, do they mean by autonomous androids? Like, how autonomous? T-1000 autonomous? Not to mention the fact that the whole concept of synthetic robotoids is supremely idolatrous. Quote, "Everyone will now be able to order a robot with any appearance for professional or personal use." End quote. Gross, Alexei Ayuzikov, I guess that's how you say his name, chairman of Promobot's board of directors, said in a press release, later encouraging people to, quote, "imagine a replica of Michael Jordan selling basketball uniforms and William Shakespeare reading his own texts in a museum. No thanks." And by everyone being able to order one of these Hoogie Boogie robots, what Alexei really means is that the super duper rich illuminated Hoogie Boogies can afford to get one if they don't already have one or two already. I guess he could also mean that maybe their affordability will move further down the pyramid of power. This next section of the article is amazingly entitled "Digital Immortality." They're just coming out and telling you what their Hoogie Boogie endgame is. See, the Illuminized Hoogie Boogies have been deceived into believing that they can escape God's plan for salvation through Jesus Christ by uploading their consciousness into a robot and living forever in this wicked fallen world. The article also states that Promobot's version can't walk, which just means that they're not prepared to roll out that level of functionality to us peasants as of yet. The co-founder of the company has horrifically stated that the key moments in development were the digitization of personality and the creation of an individual appearance. Quote, "As a result, digital immortality which we can offer to our customers." End quote. Again, I'm definitely going to pass on that one, Promobot, but thanks. They've already started taking orders and are building 4 robot clones now, though. There's plans for one of these bots to be used to scan passports. Doesn't that sound fantastic? Can you imagine arguing with a robot about getting on an airplane? Wouldn't that be great? The last 2, according to the CNBC story, will be robot clones of the father and mother in a Middle Eastern family, which wants the bots for the bizarre purpose of greeting guests. I'll bet you dollars to donuts that this, quote, Middle Eastern family is none other than the Hoogie Boogie House of Sod. I'll bet Mohammed Bone Sawman placed the order himself. Shout out to brother Rick Wiles for the nomenclature Mohammed Bone Sawman. Then at the end of the article, they're kind enough to list a few teasers for the coming technotronic Hoogie Boogie New World Order. Read more. Insanely human-like androids have entered the workplace and soon may take your job. Neat, CNBC. Now, I wanted to make this one video because I've got plans to include segments on Kanye's famous video and the new and improved, potentially synthetic robotoid Kevin Hart, but I'll just save that for part 2. So stay tuned for all that. Welcome to all my new subscribers and thank you. Big ups to the Enigma Report for all the publicity he gave my little channel last week. Until part 2, Father God bless you all. Jesus Christ saves, and stay positive.